when I was speaking to a group in West Virginia, I would do this little polling thing, and then this woman in the audience raised her hand on the number of years, and she said, 71. Is anybody in here not over 71? Anybody? You know, and I'm doing the math, and I'm sitting here, you know, I was brought up where you don't ask a senior their age, but I'm doing the math, and I'm thinking, good Lord, if she started when she was 10, if she got married she's 10, that's still, oh my gosh. And I was like, you've been married 71 years? And she said, yes, ma'am. And I said, good Lord, how on earth did you stay married for 71 years? And she said, drugs. Lots and lots of good drugs. And then she said, can I come up there? And I was like, well, sure. And so this 71-year-old amazing woman comes up, and she paddles herself right up to me, and she was talking about the IMOs and asking if anybody had one, and caught on right quick. And she said, I had an IMO. And I said, well, please tell us about that. Well, it turns out that she goes to Curves. You're familiar with Curves? You know what that is? Okay, so she goes, and she has a couple of friends that go with her. And she said the previous week that her trainer was working them out particularly hard. And so the one that was the youngest started whining to the trainer and said, you shouldn't work us out so hard. She said, my kids are in high school. And then her friend said, well, you think that's a problem. Remember, Beth was telling us how we like to one-up. So the next one says, my kids are in college. And this lovely lady says, well, you both need to hush. Both my kids are on Social Security. You cannot make this stuff up. So that's what I'm here to talk to you about today. It's totally about the gift of laughter and the grace of humor. I believe the gift of laughter is priceless. And I believe the grace of humor is timeless. And when we can master those two skills, we can do just about anything. And we can also just about get away with murder. So I'm going to give you some IMOs. I'm going to give you some of mine. I'm going to tell you some others. And while I'm doing this, what I hope for you today is that you will take on some of your own, and you'll start to say, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, I did that. I've been there. I've done that. And realize that it's not just a throwaway or an embarrassing moment. Oh yeah, it may be. If you've ever been red with embarrassment, white with fear, or blue just a titch depressed, it's still all material. But you have to think of it differently. It's that change thing that Beth was talking about again. So I believe it is our foibles that make us fabulous. I believe that humor equals hope, and hope equals power. And so that's where I want us to go today. And we're going to do a little bit of a workshop-y kind of thing, so you'll need to take out those, does everybody have their handouts? You'll go ahead and get those, because we'll be needing those in a few moments. But for that, I want to find out how many of you have ever...